everybody, and welcome back to the Entertainment Brick Show. Today we are talking about the new Disney Plus series, or not really a series to be honest with you at all. It's more like just 5 mini, 2-minute episode shorts. I don't know what you want to call them, but it is I Am Groot. The I Am Groot episodes are out. There's 5 of them. They're basically 3 minutes each. I would say 2 to 3 minutes each. And even though they say 5 minutes, but most of it is the credits, which I think is funny. Like when I was, scrolling through the episode, like, oh, here's some episode, and then the last 2 or 3 minutes are just all credits, and it's just, very funny there. But I want to talk about these I Am Groot episodes. We're gonna kind of go through them, talk about what happened in them, and then I'm gonna rank them at the end of the video. So let's get started. Starting off with episode 1, we have Groot's first steps, and a quick little thing that I noticed for all 5 of these episodes here is that not thing that I noticed, it was pretty obvious, but the Marvel Cinematic Universe introduction is sped up by Groot, and then he runs into the camera and hits his head. So that was kind of funny, a little comedic start there. But so episode 1, Groot's first steps here. Groot, living his life as a plant in the plant pot, and then when his pot breaks, he becomes replaced with a better looking tree. And then Groot, throughout the episode, keeps trying to attack this tree and keeps losing against it. He eventually, falls off the table, and his pot breaks to reveal he finally has legs. And then he feels bad for the other tree, because the other tree was destroyed, and decides to, help it and sit with it, whatever. And that was it. Yeah, very, very quick episodes here. We're only going to be talking about each episode, for we're probably roughly a minute. But this was probably the most important, or most what is this important canon-wise, I guess, for the Marvel Cinematic Universe when it comes to these episodes, because, this stuff is canon, and, there's just, silly little things that, 3-minute episodes of Groot just doing wacky stuff, but this is probably the most important because it shows how Groot got his legs, and shows the transition from pot, plant Groot to, baby Groot, little Groot, with his legs. So that was kind of interesting. Next, we have episode 2 here, which is called The Little Guy. So we see Groot building a hut on this deserted looking planet, and then creatures start attacking it and destroy it. Then Groot, when he's all disappointed and defeated that his structure is gone, he lifts up a rock and finds a colony of little people that begin attacking him with lasers, which freaks him out because he's super big. So every time he talks, all these little creatures get blown away by his voice, and he walks around, and the ground starts to earthquake and everything. So they all attack him with lasers. He gets freaked out and he farts out a leaf, which then these little people celebrate because now they have food to eat for forever because of how small they are. Then Groot runs over to get more leaves for the colony and comes back just to step on all of them. But we see at the end of the episode that they are still alive. So yeah, this was, that first episode at least had a little bit of that transition from pot plant Groot to little Groot with his legs. This one, this was just a little comedic thing, but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny to watch, all the little guys come out with laser cannons, because I think they started out with throwing rocks at him or something, which did nothing, obviously. But then when they brought out, a whole barrage of army laser cannons, it started to become a bit of a problem for Groot. Next, for episode 3, we have Groot's Pursuit. Groot wakes up to some loud bangs and investigates. This is on I think it was the Ravager ship, I'm pretty sure. And he's kind of searching around the ship, finds nothing in any of these places. He continues to kind of search around for some sort of creature around the ship. And then a gel-like liquid forms into a version of Groot. So there's, Groot and then Gel Groot, and they have a dance-off. Gel Groot becomes really annoying because he starts actually talking, and then Groot sends him through the airlock, and that was about the end of the episode. So again, these are very, very quick episodes. They're probably, like I said, I think 2 to 3 minutes, and then the rest of the episode are credits. But yeah, still fun little things to wake up to this morning. Got to watch, 10 minutes or however long of 10 to 15 minutes of Groot just doing wacky stuff. So yeah, that was that. And then we have episode 4 here. Groot takes a bath. So Groot runs around a forest-like kind of planet and tastes some mud water, which he decides to take a bath in. A bug flies by and he grabs it. I thought he was going to eat it at first, but he squeezes the bug into the mud puddle, whatever, mud water, and then also places some fruits into the bath, which makes it like this steaming hot tub, which I thought was kind of funny. Then he puts, mud all over himself, which ends up growing leaves all over him, which he's, freaked out by, but then has fun with all the leaves, starts doing different designs, but they don't really last long. They only last for a very short period of time. Then a bird-like creature gets annoyed by Groot and attacks him. When Groot runs out of mud, Groot decides to steal the creature's fur to make a scarf. This is probably the darkest of the 5 episodes here, because we see that Groot stole all this creature's fur to make a scarf and left the creature, freezing, I guess. But yeah, so that one I wasn't crazy of a fan of. I was, again, these are like 3-minute episodes. I'm not going to be complaining, saying, going on a rant, saying this is the worst thing I've ever seen. But it was not as good as the other ones. This next one, though, this one was awesome. So episode 5 here is Magnum Opus, and this is, again, we are on the Ravager ship here, and Groot is starting to steal a number of things. He's stealing, I think, like a comic book, what was it, some, like, glue, some tape, stuff like that, and puts them all together, and then he detonates a bomb in the room to collect, glitter, I think it was, and then Rocket Raccoon makes an appearance here, which I thought was amazing, and Rocket comes in, starts yelling at Groot, but then sees his art project, Groot's art project of the Guardians. That was, Gamora, Rocket, Groot, Drax, and Star-Lord. And he's not mad anymore. He's happy with what Groot made in his little art project, although it caused him to detonate an explosive to get glitter, which I thought was funny. But yeah, no, there you go. There's that was the whole episode there. I loved the Rocket appearance. That was great. I was super happy to see Rocket. I didn't think we were actually going to see him, but that was pretty cool to see him in the episode here. So here comes my ranking. Now my ranking for the episode here. Number 5, Groot takes a bath. Again, I wasn't too crazy about that episode compared to the other ones. Number 4 was the little guy. Not too. It was good. It was good. It was funny. It was funny how all these little creatures started bringing out lasers and shooting Groot. Then number 3 is Groot's Pursuit. I like the little dance off with Gel Groot. And then number 2 is Groot's first steps, because of, it's I don't want to say it's like important, but it kind of is, just to see like the transition from tree, in a pot Groot to legs Groot. Then number 1 is 1000% Magnum Opus. That was, again, super cool episode actually to see Rocket and everything. And also I guess we kind of technically saw Drax in the shower, sort of, because we later found out that when Groot stole what was it, like a bar of soap, it ended up being Drax who was in the shower. So I guess that's interesting. But anyways, yeah, number 1 Magnum Opus for sure. And there you go. That's my overall. Let's do some overall thoughts before I close out here. Overall, this was pretty fun. I like these. I like waking up to these. Again, it was like, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Well, actually, it was probably like, yeah, each episode was 2 to 3 minutes. It was 5. So yeah, probably like either 10 or 15 minutes long of watching Groot do waggy stuff. I don't know how long it is exactly, but they already confirmed a season 2 for this show, which, I mean, I agree with. I mean, why not, right? But I kind of wish maybe there were like 10 episodes per instead of 5, but I guess I can't complain too much. When season 2 comes out, probably next year, then we'll be having 10 episodes. So, and I'll probably cover all 5 episodes in another video, next year when they make season 2. But yeah, this was pretty cool. I liked how it's like the same actual animation as they use for Groot, it seems, in the actual movies, which I think is cool. Rocket was a little weird, but that's probably just because of the budget that they had to make these episodes. So Rocket was fine. Rocket was fine for what for what they did here for a 3-minute like little short. Rocket looked fine. He was fine. But yeah, there you go. Overall, pretty solid. I like the episodes. I think they're a fun idea. Just kind of 3 little shorts, 5 little shorts rather, just to kind of wake up to and watch really quick and then be done. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun. And there you go. So if you enjoyed that video, do the common YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.